Welcome to Auto Turbo Wheels. Today, we're diving into something that has the car world buzzing, a resurrection story that no one saw coming. The 2026 Pontiac Fiero 40. Yes, you heard that right. Pontiac may have been shelved more than a decade ago, but GM just dropped a bombshell, and it's wearing a name that sparks instant nostalgia. The Fiero is back, and it's not just some retro badge on a modern platform. This is a performance-focused tribute to the original mid-engine sports car, and it's built for enthusiasts who've been craving something fresh, raw, and uniquely American. Let's take a look at what makes the 2026 Fiero 40 such a surprise, and why it's more than just a throwback. First, a bit of context. The original Pontiac Fiero debuted in 1984 and ran until 1988. It was GM's first mid-engine production car, but it never quite lived up to its full potential, due mostly to budget cuts and internal politics. Over time, though, it gained a cult following for its innovative layout, modding potential, and unique design. Now, GM is giving it a proper second chance. The new Fiero 40 is a modern reinterpretation, built on a heavily revised version of the C8 Corvette platform, but this isn't just a rebadged vet. It's smaller, lighter, more aggressive, and tuned with a different mindset. Under the hood, well, technically behind the seats, we've got a 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 500 horsepower. GM decided to skip the V8 to keep the weight down and give the Fiero its own identity. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the Fiero 40 rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds. That's serious performance, and it's backed by a chassis that's been tuned for agility over brute force. But performance isn't the only headline here. The design of the 2026 Fiero 40 is something special. GM clearly took inspiration from the angular, wedge-like styling of the original, but it's been completely modernized. Think sharp LED lighting, sculpted body lines, and functional aero elements that actually work. There are hints of Lambo and McLaren in the profile, but the Fiero keeps its own character, especially with that rear-flying buttress design and dual center-mounted exhausts. Step inside, and it's clear this isn't some stripped-down track toy. The interior is clean, focused, and premium without feeling bloated. A digital cockpit, minimalist buttons, and a low-slung seating position give it the true sports car vibe. GM offers two trims: the base model and the Fiero 40X, which adds carbon fiber accents, track-tuned suspension, and a limited slip rear differential. Now let's talk tech. The Fiero 40 features GM's latest iteration of the UltiRide adaptive suspension system, allowing you to switch between comfort, sport, and track modes seamlessly. It also includes Performance Data Recorder 3.0, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a heads-up display that projects track stats in real time. One thing that may surprise people, it's not fully electric. That's right, in a time when most brands are ditching combustion engines, GM made a conscious decision to keep the Fiero 40 gas-powered, for now. The reason? Driver engagement. GM says this car is about emotion, sound, feel, and control. However, insiders suggest that an all-electric Fiero variant may be in the works for 2028 if this model does well. Now, here's the kicker. This isn't some limited production halo car. GM is planning to make the Fiero 40 available to real buyers, with a starting price of around $68,000. That puts it below the base Corvette and well below anything from Porsche or Lotus. It's aggressive pricing for what you're getting, and a clear sign that GM wants to shake up the mid-engine market. In terms of competitors, the Fiero 40 will be going up against the likes of the Porsche Cayman GTS, Lotus Emira, and even the Alpine A110 if it ever makes it to the US. But here's where GM has an edge: heritage, hype, and a loyal fanbase just waiting for something new. Early reviews from automotive journalists who've had track previews say the car handles like a dream, precise, balanced, and surprisingly forgiving. It's got enough grip to satisfy experienced drivers, but enough approachability that newcomers won't be scared off. Combine that with its daily usability, and you've got something really special. So, is the 2026 Pontiac Fiero 40 just a nostalgia play? Not at all. It's a calculated move, a bold re-entry into a segment that needs fresh blood. It's emotional, it's performance-driven, and it brings the Pontiac spirit roaring back to life. Let us know in the comments what you think about the Fiero's return. Would you buy one over a Cayman or a Mira? Or should GM have left the name in the past? Either way, this is one car story that's far from over. Thanks for watching Auto Turbo Wheels. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of performance, innovation, and automotive rebirths.